Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. How you all doing today? I'm doing good. I have kind of dirty dyed fingers, so sorry about that. We are going to work on the hashtag color combo 2023, and this month Tammy has said the main color will be orange. So today is rust and olive green. I really love that combo. I do not love orange. But I really do like this combo. I mean, my whole kit here that I just made, my autumn 1910, is all kind of in those rusty and green fall colors. This isn't the best example, but a lot of the main pages, as you can see, there's a lot of that rust and olive green in there. So we're going to make some ephemera. This page is entirely almost those two colors. So definitely a color combo that I do like. My least favorite color in the world is like that cone orange. Don't like that color. So anyway, as long as it's more a muted or a dusty type orange, I love it. So what Tammy does, if you are not familiar, is each month she chooses a color, as I just said, orange, for this month. And then each week she will choose one color to go with it. So for example, this week it is olive green. So I will leave a link in the description box below this channel to Tammy's YouTube channel so you can find out more about it. It's essentially make a piece of ephemera, a collage, a painting, whatever it is you like to do. All you have to do is use those two colors. You don't have to exclusively use those two colors. Those two colors just need to be included in whatever it is you're making. So like I said, I'm going to make some ephemera using my new kit because there is a lot of that olivey, or that rust and olive combo. I have things like this. This is just one of the, it's a cheap flashcard from the dollar store that I have sanded because one side of these is glossy, just like playing cards, and the other side is flat. So I sanded it and spritzed it with Tim Holtz Distress Oxides in Rusty Hinge, and peeled paint, which is a green color, and Vintage Photo. So those are the colors that I used to get this, to have this look, but it was already an orange color. So like, I like that. Don't so much like that. That's not awful, but getting close to that color I don't like. So anyways, we're gonna play around and see what we can make for our journal, which is coming up probably sometime next week. I'm going to finish up my Halloween journal. Hold on, I gotta get my cutter, since I can never remember to grab my cutter. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm going to finish my Halloween envelope journal, which is very close to being completed, and then I will move on to my fall journal. And my awesome friend Carol Laws, hi Carol, is going to join me. So she's going to use the kit, and also Nancy Pitter told me today that she wants to use the kit too. So I guess all three of us will be making a fall journal. I don't know if it'll be exactly the same time. Carol and I plan collaborate together like we did for the Sherlock journal, but I'm not sure exactly when Nancy's going to start. So anyway, that's the plan. So I have 3 3/8 as the size of this. We're going to make, like, you know, do a little stacked journaling card so we can get that green in there, kind of thing. So 3 3/8. So how about cut it there, just a little bigger, so that we can kind of get, I can get a hold of it. That is still way too big. I don't know what I was doing there. So let's, don't need it that much bigger, just a little bit bigger so that you can see the green, obviously. So how you guys doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. See, that's the kind of thing I was wanting. I don't know that this is necessarily olive. I didn't have a whole lot of plain sheets in olive. I do have this, which is more of a moss, but it could work as an olivey green. But we're just going with it. I don't know how. I used to have actual, like, plain olive colored paper, but I don't know what I did. I probably used it and then just never got more. I don't buy a whole lot of plain colored cardstock anymore, so. But this is what we're using, and it's close, because like these ladies are in olive, and it's really close. So that's the kind of thing I'm going to do. Super simple, nothing complicated. Do I want to use that one, or do I want to use, I think I want the green on this card, on this background. So these little cards, and they are little, but I wanted to include all the different styles, and so I just made them little kind of bits that you could, if you, this one's printed on cardstock, but if you printed it on thinner paper, you could definitely use it in a collage, and I think I'm going to do that too. But for today, I just wanted to make some little ephemera pieces to go in pockets or whatever for that journal coming up. So I hope you guys like it. I think it's going to be a fun one, and it's always fun to make a journal at the same time as Carol. We're not going to swap them, so it's not going to be exactly like the Sherlock journal was, but we're going to make them at the same time. It's just fun, because then, like, we are using the same kit, and Nancy also. It's fun to see what different people do with the exact same kit. So, yeah. Hop around and check out what everybody's doing. It'll be fun, I think. And I don't know exactly, I mean, it's my fault. I haven't told Carol a specific day or anything, but, I mean, she can start whenever she wants, but, it just hasn't, that part hasn't been totally decided. Hopefully, I'll have a better idea in the next day or so. But yeah, it'll be fun, I think. I think I'm going to use, I'll show you guys, this tapestry for the cover, because I had that piece of tapestry, so I think that will be the cover for it. It seems very fitting color-wise. So yeah, I think we'll have fun. So I think I'll put that there. I'm thinking maybe a piece of lace. I always feel like these ladies that are chopped off somewhere need something to finish them off. I don't know what that's about, but anyways, it's a thing I do. Just knocked over my, this is so old, it will probably just come apart. Thinking just maybe a little piece of this. I haven't done the lace thing in so long, it's like I don't even know how to do it anymore. It's kind of weird. I think that's a little big. I think I got totally just burnt out on lace. And so I just quit using it, which is kind of strange, I know, but I think it's just all the stuff that you get out and have to put away and get out and put away and get out and put away. You guys understand. I just get to the point sometimes where I'm like, I don't even want to get that out because I don't want to put it away again. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, yeah, I think that's my issue. It's not that I don't like lace, because I do. I just get real tired of that. And then I know I have something, and by the time I dig all the way to the bottom of, because I keep all that lace and fabric and stuff in these big, huge buckets, you know, with the lids and all that. And by the time I take all the stacks out and find what I'm looking for, and I don't know. It's a thing, a whole thing. I think I should have put her on a piece of book page, but she's down, so that's where she shall be. And then this will probably get stitched around or whatever. But it's a starting point for a first piece. My little spazzy hand there. Oh, why did I go across the green like that? Ay, people. I know somebody was yelling at me like, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. So I'll probably be digging through all my boxes and whatnot to see what I have. But I like that. That is very pretty. Definitely fall-esque and olive and rust. All right, maybe do a gentleman now. I don't know if I want a bigger piece. No, he could go on one of these with obviously some green or something. Not that the ladies couldn't go on these. But I do like to kind of see the numbers, and I know a lot of that number is covered. Maybe this side's better because you can see the 2 there. And these are just scrap pieces I have laying around. This one's a little olivey, olivish. Maybe I want this full. I won't be able to see the numbers then. Should probably work. Yeah, let's cut that. Hopefully that was sort of straight. Cut just a little more. That's probably straight now. It's definitely user error for me with that thing. I don't know. I just struggle with it. I want to get that little bit out, so I'm going to take my X-Acto if I can find one. Oh, it's right there in front of my nose. I thought it was there, but I'm just going to come to my stack of books over here because I don't care if I cut these pages. This is also another very tricky thing to do, is shaky hands. Yeah, I sat and cut these out last night, but I do it in front of the couch, so I didn't have an X-Acto, and getting the scissors in those little tiny spots isn't the greatest. I mean, you could leave it, but I can't ever do it. It was bugging me enough with the little bitty one on right here on her dress. So but it does take me a minute to do. Okay. I'm going to use the vintage photo, or this is walnut stain, to go around the edges of these, I think. I'm going to switch it up between the rusty hinge and this. And you could cut right up to it instead of leaving the white if you don't want to ink. I just, it makes it a lot easier to just cut it out, leaving that little bit of white edge around it. But you can definitely do however it works best for you. Alright, what else do we want? Maybe a piece of this. Just a strip. And these are all papers that I just have. I'm sorry, I know that's, everybody likes to know where you get stuff and all that, but I'm just not really sure. Because they're all papers I've had for ages. I think this one I probably got at Joann's in a paper stack. Because it's pretty thin. It's not a thick cardstock. So that's probably where I got it. But, you know, just go through your... if you've been scrapbooking or anything for any amount of time, I'm sure you have some paper that you could use. Okay, so we'll put that on too. So yeah, this is always fun to just play with some different pieces, see what you come up with. And it's really fun if you get a whole bunch of stuff out. Like, you know, I cut all these out, have them all ready to go. Got a stack of different papers that I want to use. And a few backing, you know, like this flashcard, just stuff like that. And then you can just go to making them. It's sort of like doing a mass make, but you're making, obviously, all different things. Oh, glued the wrong one. Seriously. Let's just save that over there, and I can always put glue on it again. I thought that was the right one. Hey. So I heard some tea that they're not going to make this Scotch Create anymore. They're only going to make the Scotch Permanent glue sticks, and supposedly they're the same. I don't really know, but so people are gouging that are selling their last of their stock of the Scotch Create. It's like, wow, nice. So that's what I heard. I don't know, you know, if you'll be able to get it or if the other one's going to be as good, or I have no idea, but hopefully it will, because it's my favorite glue. And I personally don't like Oohoo. Just, I don't like, it doesn't work for me. That's all. It's nothing against anything or anyone. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't stick very good. So, but if you've had luck with it, use it. You know, that's awesome. So other than that, I don't really know, because I tried a bunch of different ones, Scotch and Oohoo and all that. And I just found Oohoo and was like, yes, that's the one. Or I mean, Scotch Create, and that was the one. So that's what I've been using for ages. So I don't know. Don't have a lot of answers on that. It's just a piece of trim that was gifted to me. Thank you, thank you. So I guess all I can say is just try out some different ones. I heard the Prit stick in red is a good one. And I'm not saying don't try Uhu, definitely try it, because I know for a lot of people it does work. I don't know why I can't get it to stick good, but you just got to try out and find the one that works the best for you. And I'll have to do the same. And if I find one, I'll let you know. I've got quite a stock right now of the Scotch Crate, thank goodness, but you know, it will run out, obviously. And I know you're only seeing that little bit of that, but that's kind of, I just like little details like that when I'm creating. And then on the back, we'll put something so we can write on here. I don't know what I want to put on there, sorry. Kind of don't want to cover up the whole thing. But I guess that wouldn't be bad, because you could definitely write on that. And you can, that way you can still see some of the oxidization, but you also can write on it. You could probably write with black on there, but I don't know. It'd be real hard to see. I'm going to go back over that just to take it down a notch. Tammy laughs at me because orange is not my color. It definitely is not. I can't wear it either because I look orange if I wear it. I can wear like peaches and stuff like that. It's just like where my daughter goes to school. Their colors are that cone orange and royal blue. And oh my gosh, when it's the orange out day, they call it, where everybody in the stadium is supposed to wear orange, I'm always like, nope. Sorry. I mean, I'll wear a shirt that has some of that on it, like, you know, but I am not wearing that color. I can't do it. Okay, so there's that one. I like that. I love that juxtaposition thing though. So like this one all seems cohesive, which I also like that. But I do like a juxtaposition where it's elegant and all that, and then this is much different, you know, sort of the opposite or whatever. But anyway, I like that. So let's see, our gentleman. What could we do with our gentleman? It's kind of big. I have more of the smaller cards too. Or I could just put him on green. Let's just put him on a piece of green. Let's go with a 4 by, how wide is he? Oh, yeah, I got a lot. 4 by 2 3/4. I do like this somewhere. Just want to go this way. This way. I have to get the leaves going the way I think they're supposed to be. If you don't have the weird cutoff thing that I have, where I feel like I need to have something below these, don't worry about it. You don't have to do that. I just really like this on there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, just do it and don't worry about it. I don't know why that's weird for me, but I think it's that they feel like they're floating in a weird weird way. Sorry, every time it's garbage day and I do a video, they always end up coming out. I could wait all day. And they show up when I'm doing a video. Duh. Silly me, right? We'll use some of this tape, washi tape behind him. A little interest. I'll tear off this side too. Sort of like using book page in a way. Can't tell that it's that orangey color very well, but that's okay. I'm just gonna trim that up a little bit. And I think I got that crooked. Are we surprised? No. Yep, I did get it crooked. Seriously, how do I do that? Every time. I don't really want to cut it smaller because you're going to be able to see the green, but it looks weird when it's wonky. Oh, he has to go on first, huh? We're actually at the same time. Clunk, bang, slam. I think I will cut that into a tag. So yeah, I'm just making super simple stuff, obviously. Not complicated at all. We'll see how many we accomplish. Son is doing well, very happy to have a car. The grocery store thing was the hardest, although it is great now because last year when he was in the dorm, they would have their groceries delivered to him. They all paid together to get a delivery thing, and he still had some of that left over, so I'm gonna cut that into a tag too, I think. So he was using that to get groceries, so that was excellent, because he was far enough from that one, it was kind of a pain, and two, obviously getting back with much anyway. I mean, lots of people have to do it, I know, so he's not special. It's just nice not to if you don't have to. All right, this one would look good on there. I really like how this kit came out. It's very, very me, I would say. I don't like that. Let's see, our piece of green has dried, but we might want a piece of this. I think it goes this way. I don't know, do I want a piece of that? Not really, but it does need something. I do have these, but they're too close to that. And this is just obviously the Distress Oxide on here too. Do I want this? I don't think that's gonna work. No. Book page, I think it is. I have this little Webster's Dictionary. And again, these are all things that I've just found. I mean, I've been doing this for over 6 years, so I've just slowly, like, if I go to a thrift store or whatever, I'll look and see what they have, and if it's something useful, I'll get it. If it's not, I won't. But, well, I mean, I'm sure I've gotten plenty of not useful things, but anyway. And then I just use them whenever. But if you don't have old ones, you can use a newer, like you could probably go to the dollar store and buy a dictionary and then maybe just color the pages so they have, like with some tea or something, to get some patina on them. So that is always something you can do. Knocking everything down. Yeah, I did a lot of that type of stuff when I first started making journals. You know, finding old books that I maybe already had that I didn't, you know, I didn't mind taking apart or taking pages out of or whatever. Or, you know, getting newer stuff, the dollar store. I mean, I still use dollar store books for, you know, those glue pages and covers and all kinds of stuff. So they do come in handy for that. And if you don't like taking books apart, you might not be in the right craft. I mean, you don't have to. You can totally do it without. I'm just saying it's kind of a thing that we do. Just want some little, like, drips of the green, but I don't want the whole thing covered. Maybe I'm not going to see that. Put some of the rest and then spritz it just a little. Okay, I'm going to get that dry and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and it's dry. So I'm going to get this glued down. Pasha's snuffing and snorting behind me because I'm not paying attention to him. He does very large sighs to show his disgust of the human who will not pay attention to him right now. I just wrinkled that a little. So I'm thinking of putting her here. I have this cool Canada stamp. Hi to all my friends in Canada. I think I'm just going to tear the bottom off of it because I need it to be just a little bit less, but I don't want to cover it up. Like, I don't want to put it underneath of her, so I'll just take that little bit off. I don't think that's too horrible. So many of you were so nice about the whole 9/11 thing and how you remembered it too, and I know that it definitely affected people all over the world. I know it wasn't just America, because it was just so, it was definitely a whole humanity type thing because it was so awful. So yes, thank you. You guys are wonderful, kind. Oops. All right. Squish that a little too. Come on, just a little. Okay. I like that. I think I need to do a little stamping. This one's so huge. Sorry, I know that bag is super annoying. I can find, there it is. I have all of my stuff stacked over there for this. And of course what I needed was under all of it. This is just Tim Holtz stamp. I also need this. And that's not in there, of course. Let's use the side of this. There we go. So there's that one. Very fun. I do get more into it as I go. I'm sure you can tell. This is the first one. Second one. So that's where we're at. I don't know. Do we have time to do another one? I could do a quick one maybe. Let's do this. Maybe the two people chatting it up. Definitely needs something, doesn't it? Definitely want to see them, obviously. Like their faces and that. I have to cut out the little space again, sorry. This one I probably could have done with scissors, but I didn't, so here we are. You may fast forward if it is irksome. That is the fantastic part about YouTube. That wasn't too painful. Until I wasn't satisfied with my job. I can't help it. I should have done that whole sheet, huh? With the green and that. This one needs some green, that's what it needs. Let's see. go this way. I always tear the wrong way from what I was originally thinking. So since we have this gap in here, I come out just a little bit above it, I think. And end up covering a lot of that tag. Yeah, I think it will work. Need this. Sometimes those little spots are very hard to get. I don't want to get their faces too much, because otherwise they look like they have soot on their face or something. This digital reminds me of, like, not that it's the same time period, but like Jane Eyre and all those things, because I did a lot of ladies and gentlemen, obviously, and they always look like they're in some serious conversation or there's some scandal going on, or I don't know, that's just kind of what it reminds me of. Gone with the Wind, all those kind of things, you know. That's just what I was thinking of when I was making it, because of a lot of the images that I found were the way they were. Put this piece down first. Yeah, that was very fortuitous of timing that Tammy chose rest and all of this week, and I put this kit out. Believe me, that was not on purpose. It just so happened that it was like, when she said that the other day, I was like, oh, my kit has those colors. So yeah, it was just funny to see. I might stamp this again. I'll put the black again. Oh my goodness, Amy. It's right here next to me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Got everything everywhere here. In my way. Boxed myself in again. Just so easy to do. Oh no, I think I just ripped it. Darn glue. What's happening here? Which direction does he need to go? Oh no. Seriously. Guess I'll get him down. Afraid to move my finger because it did tear right there a little. Definitely not straight. I would say probably cut them apart if you use them, because they are kind of hard to mess with when they're together, because they're only together by their hats. She looks like she's falling over or something. Would these work? It's so big. She's standing behind the pumpkin. Where's my bag of those? Let's see if I have a smaller. I don't know if I did a smaller green. It's a little smaller. I think it's the way it's facing is weird. Like if it was up against another pumpkin, it would work. I think we'll just go with that. It happens. I'm trying to find a spot that's not covered in glue. So we don't have another trauma with our pumpkin. Okay, and that will get stitched around in some fabric at the top as well, so it's not complete, but at least we got some things done to put into pockets. So again, real quick, that's the first one. Was he the second one or was she? I don't know, doesn't matter. This one and then this one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you join in on the color combo challenge. You can hop in at any time and make whatever it is you would like. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, superb weekend, and I will see you again on Monday. Love you guys. Bye.